Welcome back to Minecraft Quest with SRJ26. This may be the last episode where I walk you around and show you the island. I'm pretty much covered everything at this point. What we're going to do now is I'm going to walk you back over to the other side, and I'm going to show you just a little bit of the walkway over there. It's not a lot left. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Hello, chicken. We've got a little beach here. And over here there was a hidden exit from the castle basement. And then I sort of created this walkway so that there was an easy way back and forth. Because I figured the soldiers wouldn't want you walking the walls all the time, or at least that was my theory. Actually, before I go in here, I'm going to jump over here and check out. I made a little beachfront here. So again, I was trying to this whole island was built for the exploration by the kids on our server, and so I tried to add a lot of little nooks and crannies to hide stuff. I didn't hide anything in here, although I probably should have. But lots of little nooks and crannies, and there's lots of room to build here too. I've actually thought about adding in basements to some of the buildings on the west end. Okay, so here we've got a little pathway underneath the hill here. And there we go. We're back over getting towards the west side. The last thing I was going to show you was the park here. I built a gazebo. And, oh, there's a cow. Okay, we've got a gazebo over here. And we've got something going on over here under the tent. We've got a tent here. And is there a sign? There should be a sign somewhere. Flowers. Look at that, the Davis and Anderson wedding reception. So it's a wedding reception that's happening here. There was a cake, but I guess the wedding cake got all gobbled up by hungry players. I think I actually had a few slices. And that is it. This has been the full-on walkthrough of the medieval walled city that I built on this island, and that our kids explored and looked for diamonds. And I think some of them may be living here now, although I don't know how often they log in. I guess the last thing to show you is some of the backstory in my little mind. Here we go. I'm going to get over here and get over to that gate. On 4 sides of the city there are 4 obsidian gates, and those gates are not just an accident. I actually put them there. Part of the concept, gotta patch up another ender hole. There we go. Those have names now, ender holes. It's like another kind of hole, but different. Okay, so the concept was that zombie pigmen invaded the island. And part of the backstory that probably, oh, look at that. I wonder where that came from. Part of the backstory that was in my mind, sometimes the backstory stays in one's mind and never actually gets out to the players, but part of the backstory was that the zombie pigmen invaded and destroyed, killed everyone. And part of the reason they were able to invade successfully is that they came from the Nether, which makes sense because they live in the Nether. And there are 4 obsidian gates, Nether gates, all around the island. You've probably seen them. And the concept is that they would come in through one and attack, and then come back and go back through into the Nether, and then come out the other side and attack the other side of the city. So they were constantly bouncing back and forth and attacking different parts of the city so quickly that the people who lived in the city couldn't actually successfully defend it. So when you go in through that gate, you come into this large, this large hall. And this hall is actually, well, the Nether is 8 times smaller than the real world. So I came in through that one, and that is the south side. If I run over here, I can jump back out and I will be near the graveyard on the east side. And we'll be on the east side of the island now. And there we go, and there is the graveyard. Now I'm going to jump back in, and we're going to go to the far side, and we're going to go all the way across the island. So this is just a little illustration of how the fast travel works with nether gates. But the concept was that these little buggers, they attacked the island and used these as sort of a tactical strategy to be able to get back and forth and really invade and do damage. So now it looks like we're nowhere, but if we go the right way, where is it? This way? Yeah, there we go. Now we're on the far, far, far side of the island. So that is what these are all about. In a future episode, I think we're going to do maybe a boat race if I can get some of our buddies on the server to come and race me. And I was thinking of doing an assassin game where we would have people come in and, well, try to kill me. I would be the person they would all hunt. If you look over here, we've got chests that were all screwed up by the upgrade, or some of them were. And this was going to be the staging area. That's kind of funny. This is going to be the staging area for building the. Would you just look in the chest? I guess I can't. Oh, because there's something on top of it. Oh, that's odd that I was able to look in this one though. That's very. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I was looking in them all. So this was in my initial staging area. I built this, and then from there I started working on the island. And I'm going to show you the way back to our world. In part because now, originally the way I got here was just by walking through the nether. So I made a long path just right through here. I dug a long tunnel. And a large part of this was actually really hard to build because it was out over nothing, basically. If you see down there, we've got a whole lot of nothing below us. And there's a spot here where if you were to dig through the floor, you would see just a long drop into lava. So building this tunnel was really kind of a bear. But it's not that far, and it's a really, really long way in the real world, but because of the 1:8 ratio of taking one step in the nether is 8 steps in the real world, it was not so bad. And there we go. I'm going to race my way back to that building over there, and that is Paul's nether base. So assuming I don't get interrupted by any pesky don't be bad, be good. What did I ever do to you? The worst thing, I think that if a ghast hits zombie pigmen by accident, I believe the zombie pigmen start attacking you. I will parry them back to you. No, I will maybe run and scream like a scaredy cat. Yeah, let me get out of here. Goodness gracious. I kind of don't like them. Alright. And there we go. This is the gate into Paul's base, and going down that way will take us back into Dante's base. So I guess I'll go this way and we'll go back. I'm still Sir Blockhead, so if I go back to my island, it's not really my island. It's actually SRJ26's island. I'm logged in as Sir Blockhead. But it doesn't really matter. They're both me. Sir Blockhead's island is, of course, the big island, the wonderful, huge island build. So, Paul and I are working on a new project. It is, there we go. It's his baby, and I'm helping out. And that will not be ready for a while. We have a large amount of work to do. It's similar to the island in that it's going to probably wind up being a place to do another scavenger hunt day. But I don't know when it'll be ready. It'll probably be a while. So until then, I'm going to be looking for more stuff to do videos of, and I've got a few silly ideas. If any of you are watching and have suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. comments are wonderful, even if they're just hi from people I already know. I'm going to run back and I will keep talking to you for a few minutes. So, we are going to Minecon. I know a lot of people are going. Part of my goal for doing these Let's Plays was to actually, do my sad little attempt at getting famous between now and then, but I don't think it's working. But I'm having fun anyways, and that's what matters. I've had a lot of ideas for things to do to make more videos from here. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. I thought about doing a Skyblock challenge that would be somewhat in the vein of what Captain Sparkles did. I'm almost there, so I'm going to just say, if you like what I'm doing, you should definitely check out Yogscast. You should check out Captain Sparkles. They're way better than this because they're awesome. But I guess I'm going to sign off because I don't know, I'm just walking and that's really kind of boring for you. So if you have ideas for stuff I should do for future episodes, please say something. I'm probably going to do a boat race around the island and I'll tape that. And we may do an episode where everyone tries to hunt me down in the island. And that could be fun as well. Oh wow, geez, that's a whole bunch of monsters. Goodness gracious. I might do some arrow grinding, actually. I don't know. At any rate, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. We're on 37, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed these so far. I'm going to keep on going. If you're new to this, please go back and watch from the beginning because it is somewhat continuous. It's not really a story per se, but I definitely pick up where I leave off each time around, and I think you'll get more out of it if you watch from the beginning. Thanks for watching. This has been Minecraft Quest with SRJ26. Happy questing. Hopefully I'll see you next time.